Hi, it's Natalie here for Ramzine, and do you know what? Very occasionally you get to meet some industry legends such as Rob McDermott. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you. I wanted to talk to you because we're constantly seeing managers sort of floating about, and you have got a very, very rich history when it comes to being a manager. Would you like to explain a little bit about your background?
My background. I started in the industry right around 1992 as an intern, of all things, for Pantera and White Zombie. And I grew into their assistant and worked with their management company called Concrete Management. And moved out to Los Angeles. We're based in New York kid. And just started working with bands like Static X, had a couple other metal bands, and Andy Gould was my mentor. He's managed White Zombie and Rob Zombie for a long time. And I just basically started just working my way up, keeping my head down, working my way up, meeting everyone, and come around 2000 I ended up managing Linkin Park. So I managed them from 2000 to 2010.
This is the man behind Hybrid Theory, by the way.
I'm not the man behind Hybrid Theory. There's a lot of people behind Hybrid Theory. But yes, I was happy to be the manager during that time and running it all, yeah.
So what I want to talk to you about is because we do see so many wannabe managers, and you've had such an extensive career. I don't want to say you've been around for a very long time or an employee, but what would your advice be to up-and-coming managers in today's sort of climate in the music industry?
Get out there. Be around people. If there's a show playing and it's one of your favorite bands, there's a good chance, especially if it's an international band, that the manager is in town, usually somewhere around the soundboard. You could always see he's the guy who looks totally out of place with a whole bunch of rock kids. And really just get out and meet people. Because the more people that you meet, the more connections that you make, the more people that you can connect with is the best way to do it. Then on top of that, obviously, go and find some great talent. There's loads of talent. There's more talent than there are managers that can happen. So you really, those two things together really, work in your benefit now as a young manager. I know a lot of young bands that have young managers, and I'd rather help the young manager than steal from them. Like there's a lot of older guys that do play that game. It's not my thing. So you really have to be out there. And I always would tell people when asked on talking in front of groups, sometimes the most important times to meet people are between 11, in Los Angeles we shut the bars at 2 a.m. So out here it's 4ish, right? 2 to 4, somewhere in there.
Yeah,
so get out there usually after a show, so 11 p.m. onwards is the time where you can probably get your most business done. Right? Meet them before, meet them after, just be out there. If you're not there, how are you going to get anything done?
Great. Would you say, because I know that some managers can be affiliated with labels, would you say it's better to be affiliated with a label, to maybe ask a label if you can get experience with them, or would you just go independent and just grab the bull by the horn, so to speak?
You know what, it all depends. I started my internship before getting into management. I worked at Columbia Records, so a U.S. record label. I interned there for about a year in their metal department. Back then record labels actually supported metal, major labels did anyway. And so I was able to intern there and get a lot of knowledge on the record, on how to make a record, on how to put a record together from their perspective, and that totally helped me when I got into management. It's working an internship anywhere, right? Yeah. Anywhere. And especially if you want to be a manager, it's okay. Just get in the industry. Whether you're working for a promoter, whether you're working for a record label, whether you're working for anyone, just get in. And then if you want to be a manager, start finding bands, start helping your friends' bands, just help out, and then just be there.